Hey friends, how's it going? That was me jamming over 4 different backing tracks in 4 different modes: Ionian, Aeolian, Mixolydian, and Dorian. If you're not familiar with those, don't sweat it. The modes are just different scales that start on different notes of the major scale. The Ionian mode is the same as the major scale. This is an intro to the beginning soloing section. You're going to need to be able to hear tones, and if you think you might be what we call tone deaf, take a look at my video on intervals, and I talk about that a bit. You need to get with a vocal coach and learn how to match tones. So if I play a C note, you should be able to hum that note. Ba. There's going to be 4 videos, each with a different kind of feeling or mood, or a mode actually. So if you were in the key of A and you played an A and a D, that would be a 1 chord and a 4 chord in the Ionian mode, or the major, regular major scale. So it's happy and bright. Next we're going to do the Aeolian mode, which is also called natural minor. So that would have a minor 1 chord, darker, moodier, and the 4 chord is also minor. I might extend them to minor 7 or minor 9 and like that, but it keeps the essential character there. Next we're going to go to the Mixolydian mode, which would be a dominant 7 chord, and then I'm going to match it with a D or a dominant 7/4 chord. So the Mixolydian mode is a bit special. And last we're going to end with Dorian, which would be a minor 1 chord and a major 4 chord. So we got 4 different modes and 4 different kind of feels or moods. And there's going to be different scales and different licks and things that you can play over each. Let's talk about getting into beginning soloing or improvising. I thought about different ways to do this, and when I'm working with students, I like to do what I call I play, you play, or I sing, you sing. I think that it all starts with your ear and your voice. The voice was the first instrument. So if you can't sing something, you can't play it, is what I usually say. So I was just scatting over some backing tracks, like if I play an A minor 7 chord. You want to be able to play what you hear in your head. You should always be humming and singing to yourself, like in the shower, in the car. Singing along with songs, making up your own melodies. If you're not that kind of person, you need to get there, I think, in order to become a musician. So we're going to work with 4 modes. The Ionian and the Mixolydian modes are both major modes, which means they have a major third, do, re, mi, 1, 2, 3. So they're kind of brighter sounding. And then we're going to work with 2 minor modes, the Aeolian mode, which has a minor 1 chord and a minor 4 chord, and then the Dorian mode, which has a minor 1 chord but a major 4 chord. So it's just a shade brighter. And there's scales and licks that we'll do with each. We'll start out really easy. I'm just going to play one note. Ba. So you'll have to be able to hear that. First I'll sing it and see if you can sing it back, and then we'll try to find it on the guitar neck, and then we'll get into 2 and 3 and 4, maybe up to 6 or so note licks. We're going to use a lot of the concepts that we've talked about up to this point, the different expressive techniques like slides and hammer-ons and bends and things like that. Also scales, licks, riffs, melodies. So maybe you're more into the minor sound than the major sound, but I think you should tackle all 4 because you're going to come up against these if you want to be a real musician. Dive in. I hope you enjoy it.